Hi, this is your Blue Plate Special on YouTube. Authentic diner food that you can enjoy at home. Come on in, let's get started. Hello, I'm Mandy. Welcome to the first video for your Blue Plate Special, a channel devoted to diner food and only diner food at its best. The first recipe we're going to make is shaker lemon pie. It's absolutely delicious. You don't often see a two-crusted lemon pie, but this is the one that is the best. You start off with Meyer lemons. They're tiny little lemons, much different than a regular lemon, as you can see in the color of the skin itself. They have virtually no white pith to speak of, so you can use a whole lemon, and today we are using the skin and everything. Now, if you can't find Meyer lemons or they're too expensive for your budget, just try to find a regular lemon that feels tight on the skin. If you see these great big bulky lemons, you know the pith is about 1/4 of an inch thick, that white pith. Those aren't the ones you want. Just look around and get a tight-skinned regular lemon. If you use a regular lemon, see the difference in size, you're going to use only 2. If you use Meyer lemons, you're going to use 3. So you cut them paper thin, put them in a bowl, slice them up paper thin, skin and all, and you add 2 cups of white sugar. Then you mix it all together and you let it macerate in the refrigerator for 24 to 36 hours. This blends the lemons, it releases the lemon juice from the lemon, and the sugar melts. And this is what it ends up looking like. I did this 24 hours ago, so I'm not going to do it again right now. But this is what it looks like. It's sugar and Meyer lemons, thinly sliced. Okay, let's get all that in there. Now to that, all you have to add are 4 eggs. It's a 3-ingredient recipe. 4 eggs is your next ingredient. So we're going to add them right up. And we're just going to beat them in together. You want your oven already started at 450. You're going to bake the first segment of the pie at 450 for 15 minutes, and then you're going to lower your oven to 350 and continue baking for another 20 to 25 minutes. Now, the magic of this is this old-fashioned diner recipe is the flavor. You are not going to believe how absolutely delicious this pie is. And for it to be 2 crusts without meringue or anything like that. That's as simple as it is. The thing that takes the most time is letting it macerate in the refrigerator for 24 to 36 hours. You don't want to go any further than 36 hours on the maceration, because it starts to break down the lemon too much. So there's my batter, there's my filling, all done. I've gone ahead and rolled out 1 pie crust shell. If you want my pie crust recipe, all you have to do is email me at yourblueplatespecial@yahoo.com, and I'll send you the pie crust recipe, but use any pie crust recipe that you like. And all you do is pour it in. What could be simpler? You actually can make the filling, the lemons and the sugar, and after they've macerated, if you're still not ready to make the pie after 24 hours, put it in the freezer. Use it whenever you need to use it. That's up to you. Now here's my second pie crust. So I'm going to just fold it over like this and plop it right down on top. That's all I have to do. Then I'm going to cut it, measure it out, and cut it to the thickness that I want. Sometimes the crust on the edge can be a little thick. So if you want to use a 9 or 10 inch pie plate, and the reason for the large pie plate is this is a very rich pie, so you don't want to have too much of a filling in every piece. So the larger the pie plate size, the thinner the filling is going to be. But this filling is absolutely delicious, and you just need a little slice of this pie so it goes further. If you're having company for dinner, you've got even 8 or 10 people. You're going to have enough dessert for everyone. So then you just do the usual thing. You flute it around like this. And after you've fluted it, you cover the crust, the edge of the crust with foil, aluminum foil, so it doesn't burn. You're going to release that aluminum foil, take it off the last 10 minutes of the pie's baking at 350 degrees. You're going to release that foil, take it off, and let this part of the crust even up to the in color and doneness to the rest of the pie. And the last thing I have to do before I pop it in the oven is to make, there, that couldn't have been easier. I need to make a few slits. Now this batter, or this filling, will ooze out, and when you see hot little bubbles of the batter, or the filling oozing out, you know your pie's done, especially if the top of the pie crust is beautifully lightly browned. So all we got to do now is add just a band of aluminum foil. Easy enough to do. We're going to pop it in the oven, and I'll be back in about 45 minutes to show you the finished product. Please do give this a try because it is a special shaker lemon pie, and it's really an old recipe. Okay, let's pop it in the oven. My oven's all ready, and I'll see you soon. Okay, we're back. The pie is out of the oven. I've let it sit for about an hour so it would cool down so I could cut it. Let me bring it up so you can see. Here's the 5 slashes I made in it. Look how nice and brown the crust is. Let's see what it looks like. Kind of nervous cutting a pie in front of a camera for the first time. I've got my tea already. I know what I'm going to have. The first piece is always difficult to get out in any pie, as we all know, but maybe I'll be lucky. I think I need to cut a little bit more right here. Oh yeah, that released the pie crust. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, it looks beautiful. Look at the filling, how the eggs helps it rise and how it solidifies everything and acts like a glue almost, so that the filling is permanent, no running whatsoever. This is absolutely delicious. I hope you give it a try at your Blue Plate Special on YouTube. And if you put a little whipped cream and maybe some vanilla ice cream alongside it, you've got a winner every time. Until my next recipe, Diner Delicious Food, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.